Hello besties, welcome back to my channel and happy Easter to everyone who is celebrating today. To my returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you. To my viewers, I want to say thank you. If you are seeing my video for the very first time, you are welcome to this channel. Please stick to this channel so that you can get all the juicy information about moving abroad. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Czech Republic. Yeah, most people do not know that there is a country called Czech Republic. Czech Republic is one of the Schengen countries, just like every other country, Bulgaria, Hungary, Romania, every other country that are under the Schengen. If you obtain the Czech Republic visa, you can also travel to other countries that are under the Schengen without obtaining a visa. Alright, so these are some things you need to put into consideration when you are planning about moving abroad. And in Czech Republic, you can go with your family. There is no need of saying, okay, let me go first and then my family will come later. No. You can actually plan ahead and go together with your family if you obtain the Czech Republic visa. Before we go into details, let me tell you that if you apply for the ITH scholarship in Salzburg, the result is out. Just go ahead and check your email because they are sending the outcome of the scholarship to those who applied for it. Check your email so that you will know if you have been granted a scholarship or not. To those who have been granted the scholarship, congratulations in advance. To those who didn't get the scholarship, just keep trying, do not give up. Alright, so one day we are going to celebrate you as well. Okay, please, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Now let's talk about this university in Czech Republic. Alright, they have affordable tuition fees, they have affordable accommodation, low cost of living. You don't have to spend so much if you're living in Czech Republic. They have dormitories for international students, so you can also choose to live with them until you get enough money to move out if you want to live outside. What about job opportunities? There are job opportunities for international students. As long as you're not being selective, there is always job for people to do. Okay, so these are some things you need to put into consideration. If you're interested in working, make sure you're going to cities where there are jobs for you to do. There must be a village in every country. So not when you decide to live in the village and then jobs are not coming forth, you begin to say, oh, this country doesn't have job opportunities for international students. Just like when you're living in your own country, there are places where you will go or live and then you have opportunity to jobs, and there are places where you will live and you will not have more opportunities to getting jobs. So that's how it is. So if you're living in this place that I'm bringing to you, there are job opportunities for you to do as long as you're not being selective. This university, you get to pay tuition fee as low as 2,000 euros to about 5,000 euros. Remember that tuition fee varies, it ranges depending on the course you're going for. Alright, there are people who can also pay about 2,000 euros for a whole year, and some who can pay about 3,000 euros for the duration of that program you're interested in. The tuition fee mostly is from 2,000 euros to about 3,500 euros, depending on the course you're going for. But we're just putting it at the maximum you can get is 5,000 euros. But just know that you're paying from 2,000 euros to about 3,500 euros. It's for international students who are interested in studying in the English language. But if you decide to study in the Czech language, it's actually free. You don't need to pay anything if you're studying in the Czech language. Alright, put all of these things into consideration. They have programs in international relations, they have medicine, they have economics, they have computer science, they have cultural sociology in case you're interested in studying about culture or different cultures. So if you decide to study in the English language, you just need to provide the basics, either a letter gotten from your university which indicates that you were taught in English, or your programs were all taught in the English language. You provide that, or you provide your high school certificate which indicates maybe a score of a B. Actually, it depends on the program you're going for. Alright, but just know that you can tender a letter gotten from your university which indicates that you were taught in the English language. If you're going for your undergraduate degree, you need to provide your high school certificate and then launch in your application. If you're going for your master's degree, you provide your undergraduate certificate, your international passport, and then you launch in your application. Read the instructions concerning the course you're going for before launching in your application. However, if you have any questions, you can actually send them emails or ask them questions, and they are going to reply to all of your questions. All right, the application process is very straightforward. You don't need to, it's not complicated like Italy. All right, it's a straightforward application system. If they review your documents and you qualify to some of the programs, you're going to write a test. To some of the programs, they are going to interview you. For cultural sociology, I know that they are going to interview you. All right, they also have political science courses if you're interested in doing all of that. And now let's talk about the deadline. The deadline to some of the courses is on the 15th of May 2025, to some till about 31st of May 2025, and then to some of their courses you get to submit your application till October 2025. That's for people who are interested in resuming February 2026. The October deadline is for you. You can go ahead and launch in your application. But if you're still interested in studying the September 2025, then some of their programs, the deadline is on the 31st of May 2025, and some on the 15th of May 2025. Put all of these things into consideration, besties, before launching in your application. However, I would advise you to go straight to the February intake and launching your application. Launching your application now so that you can get options of moving abroad by February 2026. All right, but if you're interested in this 2025, then you can go ahead and launch in your application for the September intake. Now let's talk about this university. What's the name of the university that I'm talking about? I am talking about the Masaryk University in Czech Republic. Yeah, Masaryk University in Czech Republic. So just go to Google, type the name, and then you will get every information concerning how to launch in your application. There is an application fee of 20 euros. Yeah, compared to Bulgaria, that they have application fee of about 50 euros, 40 euros, depending on the course you're going for. But in Czech Republic, you get to pay about 20 euros for this particular university, 20 euros application fee. I know that some of my subscribers are interested in paying an application fee, while some are not interested in paying an application fee. But please put all of these things into consideration while you're also pursuing programs or universities that do not require you to pay an application fee. I also advise you to apply to some that requires you to pay an application fee. Maybe just little application fee if you can afford it. So 20 euros, you can afford it. I know you can afford it. So go ahead and launch in your application. That brings us to the end of today's video, besties. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, what are you waiting for? You have not given this video enough likes. Please like this video, share it to people out there who would benefit from it. Till we meet again, besties, I still remain your humble girl, Lovey-Hills. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye.